Hey, what's going on YouTube? I just wanted to make a video today, basically of my first day of the Gauntlet overview, how it went, and then also plans for the future. As you can probably tell, since we're staring at a Twitch VOD right now, I died on day one. Very sad, very late in the day as well. So basically, I'll walk you through it. I ended up oversleeping a little bit on Gauntlet day. So I started the Gauntlet around an hour and a half, 2 hours late. Not a huge deal. It's a 10-day event. This Gauntlet especially is like a marathon. It's not a sprint, so I wasn't super bothered by it, but I still want to get to maps as fast as possible. Went with the build that I said I would in the Gauntlet strat video. It worked fine. I actually yoinked a strat from Quantric. You'll notice I have Infernal Cry on my bar instead. He substituted Herald of Ash with Infernal Cry. I'm assuming because he wanted to fit in Flesh and Stone for the survivability aspect, obviously. And you can't afford to run Herald of Ash. Else you'll be like completely out of mana all the time. Mana's a struggle on this build. If you watch any of my Gauntlet practice, you know that I cry about mana all the time. I tried it out. It feels pretty okay for clearing. It feels pretty nice. But doing a lot of the bosses, even during the campaign, was a struggle without Rallying Cry. Like, you lose a lot of damage. So would I recommend it? I don't know. If you like, again, if you want to like farm like low white tier maps, it's still really fast. That's what Contract's been doing as well. But I don't think it's not the end strat. If you're wondering why Infernal Cry is on my bars. So we were zooming through, got through everything pretty painless. It was whatever. I actually I died to Merveil. I got stunned. Well, I got frozen, and then I refused to log out because I thought I could salvage it. And then I just ended up getting frozen like, 5 times in a row and then died. It was like a really anticlimactic death. So I started like two hours late-ish and then ended up dying in Merveil. So it sent me back a ways. But as you can see here, I was actually still ranked 6 for, it's a class Gauntlet, right? So I was still ranked 6. It was like doing all right. It was about to get to maps. This is in Act 9. But I was rushing a little bit, but honestly, I didn't feel in danger. We're in Act 9. The last 2 acts are cakewalk. There's nothing really dangerous. So I'm going to show you my rip, and then I'm going to tell you what my plans are going forward, and then maybe a little question at the end. Okay, so let's get into it. So I'm actually going to play this first at 0.25 speed. I want to play this at 0.25 speed. And we'll break this down. It's a very interesting rip. So using Smoke Mine, I'll let it play first once at 0.25 speed. All right. So I'm going to explain this at 0.25 speed, and then after I'm done explaining everything, I will play it at 100% speed, okay? So basically, a bunch of boys here trying to shotgun me, right? So a bunch of boys here trying to shotgun me. You notice I am shock chilled and ignited, which is like whatever. Honestly, you're always shock chilled and ignited during Gauntlet, but until you get ailment immunities. So you'll notice my Fortify is up. My Granite runs out, but I do have my Jade up, which is probably more important for projectiles. So I have no rage. Typically through Gauntlet, as soon as I get to Act 4, I'll just pop Berserk when I start taking damage, or if I think I'm about to take damage. I don't have Vol Molten Shell yet, so if I'm about to take heavy damage, I pop Berserk, get that damage reduction buff. Very nice. So you'll see this mob right here. This aura indicates Hex Font. So if you didn't catch it the first time, there's a few things going on here. So I Smoke Mine forward, and I throw Earth Shatter down here. And you'll notice right here, my Intimidating Cry immediately goes on cooldown because I pop it to break the Earth Shatter, which is a Fist of War Earth Shatter, by the way. That should totally wipe out all these mobs. Guess what? The Earth Shatter doesn't explode. I get stunned out of the War Cry. That really fucking sucks. So after that, you'll notice I go for another Earth Shatter. But then I get stunned again midway through. That looks to be the case because the Earth Shatter doesn't come out on that. It is possible here, since I started moving, that I could have animation canceled it accidentally. It's hard to tell. It looks like my Onslaught isn't up here, so there's a chance that I didn't have the attack speed to get it off in time and I animation cancel it. Can't tell. But the first thing, the War Cry being stunned out of, that really sucks. So the next thing that we should go over here is this Hex Font mob totally screwed me. So if you saw through the first playthrough, I actually died while my health bar above my character was at half, and my health bar down at the bottom left was at around 400 or 500 health. So I'm fine here, and I can survive another hit. I even tap Berserk. I don't know if it goes through or not before or after I die, but I tap Berserk. I say I don't have enough rage. You'll watch my eyes go over. I don't have enough rage to actually use Berserk for long, but that 3 rage will make it, it'll pop, and then it, you know, I have like half a second-ish of like damage reduction, which I have it on spacebar, so I panic and I hit space. Damage reduction free, right? So, literally right as all of these touch me, I get cursed with vuln rather. Like literally right when both waves of them hit me and I get shotgunned, and notice watch the projectiles come out here. Right here. These 2 sets of projectiles, right as they touch me, look, I get cursed with vuln. And that's how I get one-shotted from basically 2/3 HP. You'll see my health like falling here. But if you can see the HP bar right here, I'm actually dead. It's really hard to see here, especially with the Twitch like dark outline, but my HP is still half here. And down here, you'll see that my HP is 500. So I see my health start to dip fast. I notice the vuln and I immediately hit log out, but it actually doesn't matter. Yeah. So still alive, but actually dead on the server side. That was just really, really, really unlucky timing. So I'll play it through max speed for you guys, so you can actually see how ridiculously fast this happened. Just running around, chilling, blowing up some monsters, having fun with Earth Shatter, having a good experience. Yep, and then just instantly dead. So that was like a really annoying, that was like just a really, really unlucky death. Even the reason that I wasn't like concerned, like, because someone might say like, dude, you're half health, log out. I wasn't concerned here whatsoever. Like, this was not, me dying here was not a like possibility for me. I still have 2 charges of Enduring Cry. I have all my War Cry nodes at this point, so my cries are basically instant. Like, I can immediately heal this back up. I'm not concerned. What really screwed me there was the vuln. Like, these monsters don't deal that much damage to me. I got vuln. Obviously, like, the shock and stuff would increase my damage taken as well, but I wasn't concerned when I first saw this pack and all this happened. But whatever, that sucks. It really sucks. It's Gauntlet. Shit like that's going to happen, especially in Proj Gauntlet. I hate multi-Proj. So those of you that have watched my videos have known that I was pretty pessimistic about this Gauntlet to begin with. I was really on the fence on whether or not I should play anymore after that or not. But not long after I died, well, like 5 or 6 hours after I died, Exile actually died. And he was like, I really don't want to play this game right now. I don't like this game. To be clear, he was like way not having fun way before he died. He was not in it. You could tell he was not interested. And he said that he would sleep on it and then decide what he was going to do. He said he might not even play the rest of the Gauntlet. But then it's Exile, so he re-rolled. And I was like, okay, well, if he re-rolls, I'll re-roll. Sure enough, like 5 or 6 hours later, he ended up re-rolling. But I went to bed. I slept. I was up for like 20-something hours. I slept, and I dicked around today, honestly. I just took it easy. And the biggest reason I'm re-rolling, I actually dropped an LD somewhere around, like really early, around Act 5 or Act 6. So my plan with this next character, I'm actually going to do the Forbidden build that I put in my notepad. I'm going to go through and I'm going to play Shield Crush Zerker. It's got a lot of damage, but in Gauntlet, being point blank on mobs in a multi-proj Gauntlet is super scary. That's super rippy, obviously. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm just kind of basically going to go full YOLO with this, and we'll see how it goes. I'll just have fun with it. So after this will probably be the last character I play in Gauntlet, unless I drop some other item that will enable me to do something, because I'm not really having a whole lot of fun, which, to be honest, was expected. I didn't want to play in Gauntlet to begin with, but it's kind of foolish to not play in Gauntlet. But I got the LD. We'll play with it. It'll be fun. We'll do Warcry, Zerker, Shield Crush. Should be all right. I mean, I love Call of Steel and Impale builds, so. Anyway, after that, my plans for the rest of the week, assuming this character doesn't live, I don't expect him to live super long. I might pop off, but I doubt it. So the rest of the week, I want to take, and something I want to do on the channel is I want to take random characters or builds that you guys would decide on and try to bring them through like all content. When I say all content, I mean like Cirrus and Maven, like level 1 to Cirrus and Maven in an HCSSF environment on an HCSSF budget. So kind of like build diaries / like build reviews of certain builds that you guys would decide. So I kind of want to get the ball rolling on that for as soon as I'm finished with this gauntlet, which should be in the next few days. So if you guys have any builds that you want to see, I was thinking as the first one would be kind of a fun one, Inquisitor Righteous Fire. I'll tell you right now, it's not going to get through endgame. It's definitely not going to kill Maven. It probably won't kill Cirrus, but it'll be fun to play it through. I haven't really decided yet on if like I want to play it through until I get to those goal points, because that might be a little painful, or if I just play it until I die. And if I die too soon, I'll reroll. Like if I die way too soon to like actually do a decent review of the build for HESSF, then I will reroll it if I want to. But yeah, if you guys have any build suggestions or whatever, general skills, maybe not even the necessary ascendancies you want to see, like try to take them through content, let me know. That's kind of what I want to start moving stuff into. I still want to do the RAM videos and everything, but I kind of want to try this. It sounds like a fun idea. Perpetual reroller, like Baby Your Eyes here. That's kind of how I am. But I like to take everything through, try to kill the endgame bosses, and see where I'm at after on a build. So if you guys have any suggestions there, feel free to let me know. And then also let me know if you would like it to be like a daily update, like a build diary series where I make a video like at the end of each day on stream and update like how the build's doing, where the gear is at, things like that, notable stuff that happened. Or if you would like it just me to play it completely through and then to upload like a little mini like build review, build, not like a full guide, but like a build guide, like talk through how I felt the build handled certain content and if I would recommend it and like key items for the build and stuff like that. Let me know which kind of format you prefer, or maybe you prefer both. I do the diaries and then I have the finished product that I will upload as a final review of the build, etc. Yeah, if you made it this far in the video, be sure to let me know. And also, yeah, tell me what sounds interesting, you guys. Anywho, as soon as this video's up, I'm going to be live leveling the new Zerker on Gauntlet. So feel free to stop by, talk to me there. Anywho, thanks for watching. You guys have a good night. Hope you're having fun in Gauntlet. If you're not, I hope you're having fun with whatever else you're doing. Have a good one, guys. Peace.